That'll certainly help out when it comes to the time being aggressive. Pylon is going to be able to share in this neutrals.
Even gets the last hit.
We do have Jarex coming in from behind. Weehaw is forced to join his support, but it's going to be a 3 versus 1 here. All they have to do is catch Pi, but Liquid are instead trying to go with Wee. That's a more important kill. And Wee's got really no way out of this one. The Furion's actually going to TP in. Starts going for Kuro. Kuro is actually going to be the first one here as Pylon comes back. They only need one more right click the bottle. Oh, a little bit more. They will be able to get that first blood. Man on the other side. Maybe that fight could have been a lot different. Misery's actually going to oh my god, he actually gets it. Now he's going to be stunned up. He might be combo down as the toss goes back. They should be able to kill Pylon here, but they're already putting pressure onto Kuro as Misery threatens him as Beth.
They expected to have a much stronger laning phase, especially with this cute ult trick that they did. They're going to make a go for Wee.
They have the haste rune on Kuro. They might be able to run down Wee. They managed to get the toss on him. They have Misery here, but he doesn't have a Sprout instead. Oh, the body block might actually kill Matu, but still, they have the tether. Kuro, he's going to be glimpsed back. He still has that haste rune for a few more seconds. Connect field just walk him in though. Kuro tethers back out though, all the way over to Matumba Man. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Mind Control is being run down by Puppy as well as the Clinks. Looks like Mind Control, he's going to be going in deep for this kill. They might be able to get it too. Mind Control just needs a little bit more space, but he can't quite get it. Jarex is here with a response now as Puppy runs out of that scorched earth. He should be dying as the right clicks will come in. Kuro's going to help get part of the experience.
The rotation for this bottom rune. He knows that this line's going to be down here too, and if he gets a good rune, maybe he can do this.
The arcane rune isn't quite what he wanted. Jarex is going to be able to get the hex off, has to TP away, and should barely be good. Yes, not the position they really hoped to be with this cute little pull that they were doing earlier on. Looks like they might try and fight this one. Highlight Die has the level 2 glimpse, will be able to get Kuro. They have the tether out, but it looks like it's just not going to be fast enough. He has to roll through the meatball, which ends in his demise. Now much
way that the game has gone in at top. Jarex is going to get doomed. Did not expect Puppy to be level 6.
Sunstrike comes in. It's not actually going to land, but they still have enough damage to kill Jarex. Invis rune, but is he actually going to go in there? The counter ward is laid out. They're going to turn on to Mind Control, but he spotted out the Roshan attempt. He is going to be controlled up by the Sprout, and Weehaw beats him off, but can they actually get here in time to be able to stop this Roshan?
Even then.
Jarex, he's smoked over here. He's by himself. They will be able to get the relocate though. That should be able to finish off Misery quite easily. The combination makes 1,200. Plus he's got backup. I think Secret knows what's going to be happening here. He gets off the scorched earth. There's going to be top kill hit, especially with Turtle Envy here. They're going to throw out the combination. They do successfully kill, but a static form is going to be able to control up the top of man. He has nothing left, but Turtle Envy is exposed. He's been hexed up and will be taken out by Fada. Next up, Highlight Die, but he's going to join forces Misery. The relocate back actually saves Kuro, but now they get the gold back. But Kuro's still alive. Misery's fighting up against Fada, but he can't quite get that kill either. The Sunstrike misses. And Team Secret, I don't know if they had that plan. They're going to look for mid. Matumba Man's the target. They're going to try and glimpse him back. Kuro, he's going to go for the relocate save, but it's not in time. And now Kuro, he may be sacrificed as well, as Secret are just going to surround this tier 1 tower. He needs to be able to get a tether target. Mind Control's making his way over for that one. The tether out. Oh, the cold snap's making it too hard for him to be able to get away. The mech comes through, but it's still not enough. Just won back everything they lost earlier if they can take Roshan. But at the time, Fada being scattered out deep inside the Roshan jungle by a Turtle Envy. This is not the place to be, Fada. He's going to need to save himself somehow with his OD.
Nobody's nearby enough.
He can run in with the Ravage, but he knows he's backed out immediately. He's like, nope, that is not the play. It's only got 2 armor.
Everybody making their way over.
They're going to make their way over. 1, 2, 3. It is going to be enough. But Tumble Man's now on his way up, but he's going to be glimpsed back. They have the static storm plus the control from Cold Snap. Holy cow, that minus armor from Forge Spirits plus Death. The Aegis is dropped. It's going to be picked up by Fada.
The fights. The Doom will take 1 hero out. The Clinks will take the other 2 out.
Oh, Fada is so desperate to try and force this fight. He's going to start charging forward. They have the relocate coming in. They're going to try and blow up Pumpy before the Doom gets laid out, but it's already put on the Kuro. They get the glimpse back, and oh my god, the Pumpy Man's already gone. They have the second line coming in, but Eternal Envy's just ripping Link with a part. They get the blink back from the OT. He looks like he will escape, but Mind Control's not going to be as lucky. They still have a glimpse up in 2 more seconds, but that may not even be required, as we, as well as Misery, jump themselves forward to make sure Mind Control has no hopes of escaping.
We haven't even seen it, Weehaw really enter the fights yet.
And again, these smokes, well, they're a bit lucky that Misery blinked up the cliff straight into them. Once again, a double damage on Eternal Envy, right as Liquid are going into the jungle. Eternal Envy's going to be scattered out. They're going to try and blow him up. The quick grab. able to do something, but he's so tanky. And now the Static Storm! It disrupts everything that Liquid are hoping to achieve. They still managed to kill the Clinks, but it isn't going to be worth it. The fight looks nasty. His Kuro's already going to be blown up. He managed to get the Ghost Scepter up for a time being. Mind Control is going to go on to Misery. It looks like they should be able to get that kill as an Anchor Smash finish off, but they're sandwiched in. Wait on the right side. Puppy and Pylite on the left side. Wall making sure they go nowhere in this one, but Tumbleman can't even finish off Puppy.
Puppy doesn't even die for this one.
That beautiful Static Storm from Pylite die positioned almost perfectly. The kinetic field just shy being able to catch both the Tiny and the Wisp, and nice jumping from Wii. But when they do see it, they'll know somebody here from Team Liquid was here not so long ago. The Tornado is actually going to be able to catch the Tidehunter. They're going to be able to lock down Mind Control nice and fast. A quick Roshan Bash actually stalls things up, but Mind Control is unlikely to be able to escape as the Purge slows him down long enough. They also have the Glimpse back to make sure there is no hope for Team Liquid. And an Aegis or Weehaw, it looks like this time around.
Yeah, and right now at Fada at top, he's going to get gone on too. His Puppy is going to sandwich him.
Blink back, TP away. Puppy needs to be able to get the Doom off, and he will be able to. Fada stop, and Eternal Envy makes sure he stays down. Oh, Kuro came in to try to help. Eternal Envy pops his BKB defensively here. The Yule Scepter, the combination is going to come out from Weehaw and throws down the Ice Wall, going to Matumba Man, who's now stuck against the kinetic field as well. He's going to be able to make the initiation required to make use of those buybacks. They still manage to get a jump in from Jarek, controlling up Highlight Dive. They're going to be able to pop him.
And get the numbers going.
Fada, is he going to stick around too long? Oh, he actually gets the blink backwards, but the Blins tries to send him back. They do have the BKB, and Liquid will march back as a three-man crew. Jarek, he's actually going to be targeted, has to go, Scepter turns around, hits the Hex on to Puppy. Now the turnaround, the Ravage, but can he actually take this fight? They're going to go for the fall on Puppy first. They do get him with the OD Ultimate, and Static Storm not enough to control on Fada. They're protecting Eternal Envy as Weehaw comes forward with Deafening Blast to help finish off Jarek. He wants to be able to chase down the rest of these heroes as well. Unfortunately, Mind Control stuck fighting up against Eternal Envy, who's quite low, but Matumba Man, one swing isn't quite enough to toss forward. He gets him in the end. That's a big kill from Matumba Man. He still has that Aegis. Team Secret will not turn and fight him because of that ward. Mid lane, Eternal Envy. He's actually going to start with a Diffuser Blade onto Matumba Man. They're going to go for the relocate out, which will be successful, but something has been used. Still though, Mind Control being controlled up right now by Puppy with a Doom. They're also going to be joined by Misery, who can click down Jarek, and Mind Control stuck inside the trees will also fall. They're going to be able to get Kuro next up. Yule Scepter, Meteor, Deafening Blast with the Static Storm over the top. Feels like overkill, but they've taken three.
The Static Storm and the Doom, they have ways to permanently stop the tide. Like even the Kraken Shell can't really do much against either of those abilities.
Matumba Man still got his BKB. He's hoping to be able to actually get on top of Eternal Envy as best he can. The bleed damage doing okay.
So much damage to him.
He's actually tanking too much. The OG actually drops the ultimate in the bottom lane. Going for Puppy will be able to get that one kill. Matumba Man is being controlled up though. They have the Yule Scepter into the Sunstrike. He gets off the double stun. OG needs to help over. This will be imprisonment save. One kill. Eternal Envy, 40 HP. They're Deafening Blast. It takes out the OG and Eternal Envy stays alive.
They played that so well. Eternal Envy might go down, but he gets the Ghost Walk off.
Oh no! They have to go for Weehaw instead, but they can't even get that much. Everyone from Secret surviving on just a sliver of HP. Yolnir now finished up for the Furion. Puppy's cutting across here, going from Matumba Man. They have Kuro sitting on the side, ready to go for the relocate, but Puppy's actually going to try and stop that one. He managed to get the Doom onto Mind Control, while Kuro can't actually go for a relocate anywhere with BKB used on Matumba Man. That's how Weehaw's going to be able to strike. Mind Control's dead, and the Doom should be able to finish him off, but Puppy goes way forward and will be the turnaround kill. Still though,
Also trying to join him. They just BKB.
The range
have a
tracks
glyph available.
Fada, Eternal Envy's being controlled up. They need to be able to pop their BKBs to be able to drop Eternal Envy. Looks like Jackie should go down, but Matumba Man might be the turnaround kills. That Meteor is causing him so much havoc. Team Secret are not being controlled up as Weehaw's BKB lasts long enough for him to be able to get away. Fada jumps forward, going for Pylite Die next. Will be able to just right-click him down while Weehaw dances and dances as Misery is taking the melee rags. This has to be Fada controlling up these two heroes, but he just can't do it. He doesn't have the HP points and Sun ready to go with the Wisp and the Tidehunter. He actually catches Misery here, but Weehaw with the defensive Yule Scepter into the Ice Wall once again. Fada managed to get the imprisonment. Jarek is coming forward, but he's already dropped so low from just extra damage. And Deafening Blast finishes him off. Weehaw says, what's up? Controls one, gets the other one. Fada is going to be dying to the Sunstrike. Weehaw's just styling on them. The imprisonment save from Fada, but a tornado hits at the perfect time into the EMP. Weehaw is feeling himself, and he's going to single-handedly win this game number 3 for Team Secret. Unbelievable performance by Weehigh as he is showing off on the main stage here in this grand final.